we play and call it work. Mini Wargaming's Old World Wars.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Old World Wars. I'm here with Tim. Where are you from, Tim?
From Saratoga Springs, New York.
Cool. And you've come in to play fantasy with a couple of your friends and play 40k as well, but well, we have fantasy people and we always love to get a couple games in, so you're going to be playing Dwarves?
Yep.
Born with the Studio Army, and I will be playing my Ratman, so we'll be playing a underground, kind of classic Skaven versus Dwarves. I'm pretty sure your minds broke through my home, and now I'm coming to invade you. So let's go check out the armies and the board. Here we have Tim's 2,000 points of Dwarves. What do we got here, sir?
Let's see, we've got a unit of 10 Thunderers with shields and full command. A unit of 15 Miners with full command, and the Prospector has a steam drill. Then we have a unit of 20 Great Weapon Dwarfs, full command. A unit of 30 Hand Weapon and Shield Dwarfs, full command. We have my Lord, who has the Rune of Fury, Rune of Cleaving, Rune of Striking for weapon runes. For armor runes, he has the Rune of Iron and the Rune of Shielding. And then for talismanic runes, he has the Master Rune of Spite.
And is he on Shield Bearers?
And he is on Shield Bearers.
Okay.
Then next to him we have my Thang, who is not on Oathstone. And he has the Master Rune of Stromny Redbeard on the banner. And then we have my Rune Smith with Great Weapon, and he has 2 runes of Spellbreaking. And then next to him we have 20 Hammerers, full command, and shields. And then for War Machines I have a Naked Bolt Thrower and a Naked Organ Gun.
Here's my 2,000 points of Dirty Scrabins. We've got a lot of models in this army. So starting from over here, we've got our Grey Seer, who's obviously a level 4 wizard. And actually I need to grab a D6. Because he has D3 Warpstone tokens at the beginning of the game. So he's going to just have 1 Warpstone token. And he's got the Talisman of Preservation and Earthing Rod like I normally like to run him. We've got a Warlord in the back. And he will have the Sword of Anti-Heroes, the Foul Pendant, giving him a 5-up board save. And he's got something else. Oh, Enchanted Shield, just to give him -2 armor. We've got our Warlord, who's naked with a shield and a BSB. Not Warlord, sorry, Chieftain. And then we've got 2 units of 45 Slaves with Musician. Got 40, or 39 Storm Vermin to be exact. And they have the Storm Banner, which will be super good against the Dwarf shooting, hopefully. That's going to give -2 to hit. And ballistic skill shooting needs to roll on a 4-up. It does not, or it does shoot, I believe, if you roll the 4-up. And that is, oh, and it grounds all flyers, but that will not be coming up in this game. Got 2 Warp Lightning Cannons, 28 Clan Rats, full command with shields. We've got our Plague Monk Horde, 40 strong with full command. 7 Gutter Runners in the back with poison attacks and slings. 2 little Rat Darts. And our 2 Warlock Engineers, which I always like to run. 1 with Warp Lightning, and, oop, knock him over. He's got just a Dispel Scroll, and the other one is not a wizard, with a Doom Rocket. Forgetting to go over my Grey Seer spells. This game he'll have Howling Warp Gale, Scorch, Curse of the Horned Rat, and Crack's Call. And here we are deployed up on the board for Battle for the Past. It's got a kind of cool Dwarven, fortressy kind of board. I know it's kind of bare, but this is all I could think of for terrain. So over here we got our Dwarven Castle. So we got some warriors with your Runesmith.
Yep.
Is that the Thane on?
That's a hammer with the Lord.
Okay. We've got Thunderers, the 2 artillery pieces, and oh look, he's standing up by himself. It's the BSB. And then more warriors on this side. And of course miners sitting off the board, waiting in reserve. And of course in this scenario, they cannot enter from the long table edges, so this edge or this edge here. And for the Scrabins, Rat Dart, Slaves, Plague Monks, Clan Rats, Storm Vermin, Rat Dart, Slaves, Cannon, Cannon, Gunner Runners in reserve, waiting to ambush. Tim did finish deploying first, so we will roll off to see who goes first. He's getting +1. getting a 3, and I'm getting a 3. Reroll. That's a 6 and a 4, so you get first turn.
Yep.
You gonna take it?
I'll take first turn.
On to Dwarf's turn 1. No charges, obviously. Any movement?
Actually, yes, I'm going to
Move the warriors over here.
just resituate the warriors.
Doing a wheel.
And moving up.
And that being the only movement, and his shooting is actually out of range this turn. So that will end Dwarf's turn 1. Right onto Skaven turn 1. So at the beginning of my turn, I will declare no charges. And I actually don't have any random movers in this list. So I'm going to go right onto remaining moves. And I'm going to have this guy go. He's going to march up to 12. Slaves marching 10. Plague monks moving up 10. They're going to be needing to test for frenzy when they are in charge range of the dwarves, but obviously not there yet. Rat dart 12. And up to 10 for the slaves. Storm vermin are actually going to march 8 and then do a little 2-inch wheel. I'll do it off camera. Able to land like that. And last but not least, the bunker. Moving up. It's marching 10. So going right into the winds of magic after that very quick movement phase. Hey, and of course this is the turn that I'm out of range. But you get a chance to channel because of your runesmith. And he does. So it'll be 12 to 7. So my Grey Seer is going to attempt the only spell he can really cast this turn, which is Howling Warp Gale, which will give -1 to shooting. We've got 12 dice. I don't really want to miscast this early, so I guess we're going to try to get it off on 5 dice. And just hope he can't dispel it. Well, I mean, it goes off with really low numbers. Yeah. Do you want to attempt to dispel?
Yeah.
Away it goes. And everything else is a 24-inch range spell, and you are like 26 or so away. So that'll end the magic phase with all my dice just withering away. And we're going to go right on to the cannon phase. So we're going to start by having this cannon go 10 inches from the back of that organ gun. I don't like to fire cannons with well, these are the template cannons. I don't like shooting them at non-infantry units, but I don't want an organ gun to tear apart my lines. So where's the first one? So 4 inches from the back of it, or 6 inches from the back, I guess now. And the strength is 10, going right through it. So that means the bolt of lightning goes through 2 thunderers, through there, and lands there, but does not clip the character with the blast. So 2 thunderers have a hit on them, and they'll be wounded on 2s, because strength 10. And 2, no saves, I'm assuming. Boop, boop.
Light armor and shields, no.
And a 2 to wound the organ gun. The organ gun is 3 wounds, so I need to roll a 3 up here. And I do.
Oh.
Pew! Away it goes. Second cannon is going to now shoot 10 inches from the back of the corner of the hammers. Where's it going? So, ooh, it's pretty much going to be in the middle of the unit right now. And what's the strength and how far is it bouncing? Oh! So normally this would just land and hit the one model, but because it's a warp lightning cannon, the energy dissipates and nobody gets hit. But stepping back 1 sec, there would have been a panic test when the organ gun blew up. On the bolt thrower is fine. Your BSB is fine. You're all leadership 9 or 10?
10.
Because your lord is here, so it's inspiring presence.
Yeah, so
will
10.
definitely. Good. And did you do that unit there?
Good.
Fine. And that will end Skaven turn 1, as there's no close combats to go to, and that's all my shooting, at least for now, before the gutter runners come on. Start the next turn. So we'll go on to the beginning of Dwarves turn 2, and I will declare that my Storm Vermin banner here will plant the Storm Banner, giving you -2 to shooting, and you need to roll a dice to see if your artillery actually shoots. And then at the start of your turn, you get to roll a dice to see if your miners come on.
And of course they don't.
That would be on a 4-up, right, for the second turn of the game?
Yes.
So on to remaining moves over here. Dwarves over there are just moving over an inch and a half.
These guys.
BSP moving over.
So.
And actually, he's just going to walk into that unit. As the fear of gutter runners, he can hear them behind him. And that's all for movement. Gonna go right on to the shooting phase, because dwarves obviously have no magic. So where are we firing?
Bolt thrower into the plague bearers.
The plague monks here?
Yeah, plague monks.
And this will be hitting on a 5, because over half range.
Oh.
And that is the only thing the dwarves have to shoot, as the handgunners are literally like half an inch out from the rat dart there.
And you destroyed my organ gun?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. We're gonna go right on to rat people turn 2. No charges to declare, but we have our slinky ninja rats on a 3-up, or 4-up, sorry. We'll, nope, rolling a 2 like you did, so I don't know, the miners and the ninja rats are not just being slow. Again, we're sounding the advance. Marching up. Marching up. Actually, they're gonna come back an inch. And then wheel an inch. Oop. Plague monks. Fill in that gap. Rat dart. It's gonna go up to there. 6. 7, 8. Then we're gonna remove our remaining 4. Storm vermin will wheel an inch, go up 9, like that. We're gonna take a step back too, and I did forget the -2 shooting for the storm banner on the crossbow there, but it doesn't matter. But we do have to roll at the end of the dwarf turn to see if it goes off. On a 4, it will shut down. If not, it'll continue. So, no more negating your shooting. Slaves, moving up. Let's go 8. We'll go 9 and wheel 1. Clan rats will also go 9. And we're gonna wheel 1, but do we want to go that way or this way? Let's go, I think we're gonna go this way, an inch. Whoop. And that'll end the movement. We're gonna go right on to Winds of Magic for 10 dice. And you get a channel. Oh, you do as well. So I get 2 channels, and I get both. So it'll be 12 to 7. The Grey Seer is going to start off by casting let's go with Howling Warp Gale first on 3 dice. So off it goes. I need to show a 7, but I get 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. What did you want to do about it? It's -1, 2 shooting, and flyers are grounded. And he lets it go off. So the next turn, the Thunderers and the Bolt Thrower will have -1 to hit. Now we're gonna try to 3 dice. Scorch? Yeah, we'll 3 dice it. Definitely getting it with a 2, 6, 10, 14, 18. So this is a small blast placed anywhere within 24, and its strength 4 hits for anybody under the blast, and it does not scatter.
Stop it with 4.
So Tim is gonna try to stop it with 4 dice. He needs to show a 16 because dwarves get +2 innately. Nope, so that is going to go off. And this is going to be cast on the hammerers. I probably should have said that before I casted it, but it's pretty obvious, I think, where it's going to go. So that'll hit 17 hammerers. Do you want to look at, sir, your character before I roll? It's only strength 4.
Yeah, it's only strength 4. No.
So he's going to try to tank it? Okay, so I'll just roll him up quick. 5? Yeah, I think that's wound. Getting a 3-up armor save. Good. And he's good. Then we got 16 other hits, wounding on 4s. Getting a 5-up save because heavy armor, shields, and then -1 for strength 4. 2 saves. And so that you're losing for 8. Is that part of it? No. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, decent number of dwarves.
10.
I think it's 11.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Just 10, actually. So putting it down to 12. And I believe that's enough for a panic test.
Oh, yeah.
Stubborn 10.
Good.
For our last spell, we're going to have the Grey Seer again try to Curse of the Horned Rat away the remaining hammerers. Can we miscast? We do not get it on a miscast. Let me just count to see if I actually got it. That I showed a 21 with +4, just getting it on a 25. Are you gonna spell, what is it? Rune of Spell Breaking? So away goes the spell, but there's a chance I lose it on a 4-up. He sucks it out of my mind. Oh no. Away with Curse of the Horned Rat, that's unfortunate. So that'll end magic, going on to shooting. This cannon. Let's go, Cannon is gonna go 10 inches from the back of this unit. The guy back there, because I can't see that unit, or at least on the ground here, from these rocks. So I can't shoot at the unit of warriors. So yeah, just there, 10 inches from the back. Going 10, so we're on the back. And again, it just dissipates away. So the second cannon is gonna go 10 inches from the back of this third rank of warriors. We'll put it on from the angle. Let's go this guy there. How far? Going 2. Come on, big numbers. Getting 10. So the cannonball starts there and blows through, landing there, and an electric explosion. 14 strength, 10 shots, wounding on 2s. 1 miss. Peeling away 13 dwarf warriors.
6. Actually, just 2 ranks plus that one.
And this is a rollable 10 on the panic test. And he's good. And that'll end Skaven turn 2, doing a fairly good amount of damage to the dwarves before I engage with them. Looks like maybe in another, I probably get 1 more turn of magic and shooting off before we start the charges. But we're gonna go right on to dwarves turn 3. Do the miners arrive?
3. Yes, they do!
Miners are here. And that's where the miners show up. And then the miner's just gonna walk up their 3, getting closer to the cannon.
Is the -1 here, plus the -1 there.
Going on to shooting the Thunderers. Are they gonna fire into the Plague Monks? Looks like over half.
Yeah.
So there'll be 8 shots from the Thunderers, hitting on 5, because over half range and Howling Warp Gale's up. For nothing.
You.
Bolt Thrower.
Also going to Plague Monks.
Okay. On this is going to be 5s as well. Or no, probably just 4s, but still a 1. So that'll end the dwarf turn, going on to the beginning of the Skaven turn with no charges. We're just going to see if our gutter runners come in on a 4 or 3+, sorry. No gutter runners. Rat Dart, marching up 10 to there. Then we're going to wheel 2 inches from here, whoop, like that. So actually going to step back 1 sec, because the Plague Monks are just within charge range of the hammerers there. It's a 16, or they have a max of 17 and they're 16 away. So 10, we're good. So I'm going to move the Plague Monks off camera, because now my movement needs to be finagled a little bit more than it was before. They're going to go there, which puts them, I think I only moved about 7 inches, and it puts them exactly 11 away from the hammerers. This unit of slaves will march. Landing there. That was their full 12. They just had to do some wheeling to get around the rock. This unit of slaves here is going to wheel 1 inch. 2 inches. And then go all the way to there. The rats are just going to come right up to them, forcing the issue, kind of in a way that they can kind of charge there and hopefully stumble away this way. Or if these guys want to do a flank, they have to roll box cards to overrun and get into the Plague Monks. Gonna move the Storm Vermin off camera. They're gonna go to there, staying 9 inches away from the back of that rat dart. And then my Clan Rat Bunker is gonna swift reform on a 10. So just doing a basic move to there, and actually in that Swift Reform, the BSB moved over to the corner to get a better 12-inch bubble on the battlefield. Gonna go right on to Winds of Magic. Getting a 5. And do you get a channel? Again? Do I get channels? No. We're gonna go to the magic phase. Play this one a little risky because of the low dice numbers. Howling Warp Gale with 2 dice. Getting it. With showing a 9. Getting a 13 in total. Opting to throw 2 at it. You get +2 to this.
Nope.
Getting a 6, 7, 8. Does not beat Howling Warp Gale. Now my level 1 is going to try to cast Warp Lightning into the Hamburgers. Needs to show a 5. Oh.
Risky business.
Now we're going to use the Grey Seer, try to 2 dice Scorch using our 1 Warpstone token. And of course, if I roll a 1, I will suffer a wound. Hey, it goes off with a 10, 14 with my level. Needing to show boxcars to dispel. And that's 3, so definitely not. That's just going to go into the middle of the Warriors. Getting 14 hits. And this is again strength 4, so wounding on 4s here. Ooh. Is that 3, 4, 4 misses? For 10 hits. Or 10 wounds there. No save. Actually getting a 6 up against it. So how many can you make? 2? 2. So only 8 will be going down. But that will still be a panicking. And they're fine. Cannon in the shooting phase. We're gonna go 10 inches from the back of that guy there. Where's it going? 4, and what's the strength? 6. Landing like that at strength 6. So that hits 5 and the character, which he's gonna look out, sir. And he makes it. Strength 6 versus toughness 4, so wounding on 2s here. 5 go down. And panic test. 10. You're good.
Yep.
Now the cannon that's going to get bum rushed by the miners here is just going to try to fire its last shot. We're going to go, we want to try to clip that organ gun. Or sorry, the bolt thrower. But do we want to aim for it or the Thunderers? You know what? We'll go for the back of the bolt thrower and hope to fall a little short and go through. So where's it going? 2. So okay, big numbers here. Oh. Landing right in front of the unit there, hitting 6 with the blast template, but again only strength 2, so we'll see if I can actually get any wounds. So only strength 2, so 6s. Hey, we got 2 wounds. 5 up save for 2. We got 2 of them.
2.
Got it, 1? Okay. And he makes both of them because of his light armor and shields. So on to the beginning of the dwarf turn. We're going to declare a charge from the hammerers into the plague monks and miners into the cannon. Needing to show a 3, so just no double 1s. Hey, that's an artillery dice. Oh no. Oh no. Can you roll another 1? No, you're good. You're totally fine. In you go. Just straight. And because it's cannon, you don't actually have to
close the door.
Exactly. And 11 inches away, so needing to show an 8 for this charge. Nope, just failing forward 3. I guess that would be just like you just did a basic move, pretty much.
Yep.
Boop, to there. Compulsory moves. The warriors are going to march up towards the giant rats. Warriors here just wheeling like that. And that's all for the dwarf movement phase. You're going to go right to shooting. And where are we going first?
I'm going to pump your rats.
Just going to throw all the thunderer shots into the giant rats. 8 shots here. Wounding on, you're within half range, so 4s.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s for just 2. Now you got to randomize them because on a 5-6 you hit the Packmaster.
First one.
Packmaster.
Second one. Rat.
Just on a rat. So that'll peel those 2 away because strength 4 armor pierce. And the bolt thrower is going to try to continue its mission to kill plague monks. Hey!
Thank you.
A 6. So you hit. And they will be, what's the strength of your bolt thrower?
Strength 6.
They're just toughness 3. Or maybe toughness 4, because I gotta check that actually.
Alright.
So yeah, it is actually toughness 4. But the first is a hit, so 1. And next rank. Yep.
Yep.
And next rank. I believe this is on a 5 now. And you do it. And can you kill one more? On a 6?
Nope.
Nope. 3 dead plague monks. Not enough for a panicking. Then we're gonna move right onto the combat phase, and we finally have one to fight here. The rats are a higher initiative than the great weapon miners here. So we're gonna have them attack first on 4s. Hey, angry rats. Wounding on 5s here. For just 1. 5 up save. No, kills off 1 miner.
Do
The prospector and the 5 other miners will run at the war machine and swing at it with their great weapons. But you are weapon skill 4. You're gonna be hitting on 3s here for many. So these are just the miners. The prospector's got a different weapon, so we're gonna roll him separately if we need to. And you're gonna be great weapon, so wounding on 2s here, I believe.
Yep.
Strength
5.
5. Ugh. Yeah, I don't get any saves against that, so but opting to overrun with them miners. How far? Hey, they're angry and all frenzied up apparently. Running up 11 inches. On to the bottom of turn 4 for the Skaven. We have some charge to declare. Well, the plague monks are for sure going into what's left of the hammerers. And the hammerers are holding. The rat dart, because it has lost its packmaster, has to charge the closest unit. It can, so it's going to go into the thunderers. Are you going to stand and shoot?
Yep.
And he actually can't stand and shoot because they are within half range of the guns. And then no other charges to declare. So this one here, I don't even have to roll. Just auto in like that. Just over 8, so needing to show a 5 here. Hey. Womp. And as we go into remaining moves, at the compulsory move phase, we're going to roll for our ambushers. Why? So the rest of our moves, going to have rats come an inch away. Maybe like that. Yeah. These guys are just going to walk up 2. Slaves on this side. Going to go 8. Actually, we're going to go 9. And then we're going to wheel 3. Like that. Storm vermin are going to move off camera. But before they move, the Grey Seer is going to hop out and join this unit. Now the bunker is just going to go to here and wheel to keep up. So that's what it'll look like. At the end of the movement phase, we're going to go right on to Winds of Magic. Winds of Magic for another 5. And do you channel again? What? Come on, give me 1. Nope. So the first spell I'm going to try to cast with the Grey Seer is dropping a Scorch right on the corner there, because that's just within 24 of that guy's head. Going 3 dice. Getting it with a 11. So getting a 15 in total, so you need to show a 13 on your 4 dice. And you do. And then the level 1 is going to try to cast... We're either going to try to cast Warp Lightning on this unit or the Bolt Thrower over there. Because we're going to Doom Rocket for sure from him this turn over here. But I don't think I'm going to be able to kill the Bolt Thrower, so we'll go just into here. Getting it. So it's D6 Strength 5 hits for just 1. So actually 1 hits my caster because he's bad at casting lightning. So on a 2 he takes a wound, and he does. So the level 1 there is down to 1. And I'm realizing at this point I brought a Dispel Scroll against Dwarves. That was smart. On to the shooting phase. The guy with the Doom Rocket is going to go at that line towards this guy here with the drums, 46. And that puts a large blast right there, hitting a good chunk of the unit. So that's hitting everybody but the Runesmith. So 20 hits. So these shots are strength 5. So every hit will go through its armor, and we'll be hitting on, or wounding, sorry, on 3s here. Oh boy. So 5, 10, 13. Go down. There you go. Just obliterating the unit, and they're gonna have to be making a panic test. They're fine. And now this cannon, 10 inches from the back, this guy here. Or let's go 8 inches from the back of the guy in the back there. And how does it work? 10. Okay, so we shot over. How far is it going? Because the template might still, nope. So it'll go completely off the board. No worries there. That brings us to this close combat. No challenges being declared in this combat, so we're gonna have the Plague Monk swing in first because they are faster. Some of them actually have to go into your character. Actually, they don't because there's other guys standing beside him. So yeah, we're gonna allocate. Ooh, but I have so many attacks. So I have 35 attacks in total because there's 7 in base contact. The first rank has 3 attacks because they have paired weapons and frenzy. So I'll put 10 of the 35 into the Lord, and the rest will go into the Hammerer unit. We'll be hitting on 4s here. Here's the 25 into their Hammerers. This will be wounding on 4s. It made 6, so it needs a 5 up to save it. Oh, wow. Just failing 2. And a 10 into the character on 5s. And wounding on 6s for 1. You got a 2 up save against this. Can you fail it? No, you can't. So now the Hammerers are going to swing back with 4 attacks. So hitting on 3s with the Hammerers, getting 1 miss, and then wounding on 2s for 2. And Plague Monks have no saves, so blah. And actually forgetting that all dwarves have hatred Skaven, so he gets to reroll that 1 miss. So that hits. And it does wound. So it does kill off 1 more. Now the Lord is going to swing in with 5 attacks on 3s for 2 misses and hatred. Still a miss. And squishing on 2s as well for 4. That takes out 1 of my ranks. Shield bearers are now going to swing in as well. 2 attacks on 4s or 3s here?
3s.
Okay, 2. And no great weapons, so just on 4s here. And it does wound, so that does kill 1 more. So time to calculate combat res. You killed this many, and I did 2 wounds, so we'll take 2 out. I charged. I have... You don't have a rank, so I have 2 ranks. And you have just 1 banner, and I have 1 banner, so I lose by 3. But I am stubborn because I have more ranks than you. So I'm actually going to be losing by 4, because the BSB over there has the Rune of Stormy Redbeard, which allows an additional combat res for everybody within 12. So, yeah, but still stubborn. And 3 ranks, or only getting 2 ranks with my general 7 leadership, so 9. Good. And then we have 4 giant rats. So the rats are going to bite you on 4s. 1. And on a 4. Okay, so you got 5 up armor here. For your... Or are you in... Oh, it doesn't matter. I was going to say, because you're in close combat, you can't use your shield if you have great weapons.
No, I just have hand weapons.
Okay, but they don't have great weapons. Cool.
No.
The Hammers are going to have 6 attacks back, hitting on 3s. Hatred. And toughness 3. So 4's here. Only 1 giant rat goes down. So combat res, I did a wound, you did a wound, so there's nothing. I did a charge, and then you have a banner. So it's 0 combat, but you have a musician, so I lose. Just within the general's 12 inch, so we get a 7 inch, or sorry, 7 re-rolling, because BSB as well, and we do not. And the dwarves are opting to pursue, so my rats will run 2d6 plus 1 for 10. Oh no, you got a 10 as well. So that is a tie, so I get eaten. And then you're going to push through. Oh, it counts as complete charge, so you get to actually maximize. And then 1 over, because you can get to there. That's maximize. And that is the end of Skaven turn 4. Not too bad. That charge that had to happen, so this isn't that big of a deal. It means I can't charge with my Storm Vermin into the Warriors, but I don't think those Thunders are going to last long. Plague Monks did lose Frenzy, because they did lose the combat. But there's... I don't know, maybe we'll see if we'll be able to eventually grind through this Lord. He's kind of scary. And over here, we're doing okay. That unit of Warriors was much larger at the beginning of this turn. Top of Dwarfs turn 5, declaring a charge against Tyr, and I will hold. And that's your only charge?
Yep.
Alright, so yep, definitely auto in. Just gonna maximize as well. You'll be actually, yep, landing like that. In remaining moves, the Warriors just gonna get ready for when the Thunderers break, it looks like. Miners are gonna march, try to get relevant. Onto the shooting, the bolt thrower, where's he going?
It's gonna go into your...
My bunker of clan rats?
Yep.
Okay. I believe you're hitting on A3 here. Am I within 18 of you? Looks like just.
Just barely.
Okay, so 3s. No! Onto the combat, starting with this one here. So my Warlord, that's what he's called, he's gonna make way into the corner of this combat as well. So now that the Warlord, he's just behind the banner there. He's gonna swing in with his 4 attacks, weapon skill 6. So on 3s, buddy. And 4s. Come on. Come on. Now 20 Storm Vermin attacks on 4s. And 4s again. Getting 6 up saves here. Making just 1, so 5 Thunderers disappear. The Musician then goes first. So with the 2 remaining Thunderers, one of them being the champion, he gets 3 attacks. On 4s here. Hatred! Huh. And wounding on 4s here. For 1. Oh. No, that's a 3. What am I seeing? So I did 5 wounds, and I have a charge, and I've got 3 ranks, and you have a banner and I have a banner. So you lose by 4, 5, you lose by 9. So that is Snake Eyes with a reroll. Nope. And no. So they are running, and I will opt to pursue. So how far are you going? And I go... Yeah. So you're going to get away, but that'll probably send me crashing into your unit. And you're going to pop through your own unit and cause a panic test. And this is a 10, so you're good. But my Storm Vermin do come crashing right in. Like that. Moving on to this combat, I'm going to have 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s with the rats. Wounding on 5s. Getting 1. You got a 5 up. Oh, and your armor saves you. Getting 5 attacks back because you're champion. And wounding on 2s here. Oh, just so you don't die, but these 2 do. So you did 2 wounds, and you have a banner and a charge. So I lose by 4. Giant rats have a base leadership of 3. So we're definitely on double 1s. Oh wait, there's no reroll there. I don't have a BSB. So that was my charge distance. Not my charge distance, my flee distance, which was the 9 plus 1 for 10. So I go all the way off the board. Do you just want to reform?
Yeah, let's reform.
Okay. And you're gonna go looking straight at the slaves. Final combat with the Plague Monks. The monks are gonna swing. We have 28 attacks from the monks because we lost Frenzy. And it's about how many do I want to put into the Lord? I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna try to wipe out the Hammerers this turn. I should have done it last turn. Actually getting 29 attacks because champion as well. But yeah, all into the hammers on 4s here. Wounding on 5s. Only making 4 wounds, and you get all of your save against it. So just 5s here. And there's only 3 left, right?
Yep.
So the remaining 3 command go down, leaving only the Lord on his shield bearers. So I think we did it wrong last time. The shield bearer should swing before the Lord, so we're gonna do them first. On 3s. On 4s here, because my plague monks are toughness 4. And you got both. I think I might have played them as toughness 3 last turn, but they are toughness 4 actually, because they're nurgly. 5 attacks on 3s from the Lord. With hatred. Oh no, you don't get it because second round.
Second round.
True. And wounding on 2s. Smush smush. Hey, come on, come here. So 4 wounds for you. I did 3 wounds against you. And then I have 2 ranks because I still have 5 models left, so I'm up by 1. And then I have a banner. Actually only losing by 1 because he gives him +1 combat res. So just going down to leadership 9 with a reroll. He's fine. Oh no, that was a 10.
That was fine.
Okay, no running for the Lord. And on to Skaven turn 5. Do we have a charge? Do these guys want to go into them? Yeah, slaves, you can do it. Oh, for sure, they're getting there. No. We're gonna have the Lord just, we'll just do a wheel. Like that, actually. Landing him there to get his bubble a little bit farther, hopefully. Slaves here, gonna do a hard wheel. 2, 2. Getting too close to that, actually. So we go back 1, go forward, go like that. Maybe they'll do something, probably not. Winds of magic. Getting a 10, 2 channels. Getting 11 for me. Can you channel again like a... Oh. Nope, okay, you're good. We got a lot of dice and not a lot of spells to cast, so I guess we'll start off with the 4 dice Howling Warp Gale. And miscasting, of course. So your bolt thrower is -1, even though it might be dead after my cannon shoots at it. But let's resolve this miscast. 7. I don't think that's actually that bad. So that is a detonation. Everybody in base contact with a wizard, but not the wizard himself, will take a straight 10 hit. So 3 clan rats on 2s. Hey, I rolled a 1, so only 2 die. And D6 power dice are lost as well. I have 7 left. Oh, only 6 left now. So it doesn't say anything about him not being able to cast more spells, so let's 5 dice Scorch. Oh, that's a low roll. I got a 15 with my wizard level. You need to show a 13. And I think you definitely do. Oh yeah. Oh, no more Scorch. Because I was gonna blow up those 2. Or try to at least. Cannon. Yeah, it's bolt thrower. 4. How far in the strength? Going through at strength 8. Strength 8 versus toughness 7. I'm wounding the bolt thrower on a 3. And I do. And you get no save, so the damage is, I need higher than a 3, just 2. So it peels off 2 of the 3 wounds on the bolt thrower. In the combat phase, let's start, I guess just do slave 1, get it out of the way. So I'm gonna have my 2 characters are gonna swing in. They just have 1 attack each on 4s. And then strength 3 against toughness 4, so 4s as well. Nope. Well, the other guys would have been hitting on 4s, sorry, but the slaves are also hitting on 4s here. Getting a little confused because of the 8th edition 40k, kind of forgot the old weapon skill strength tables. And then they're wounding on 4s here. Hey, slaves. You got 3 saves to make. 3 5-ups. And you make 1, fail 2. So now onto the runesmith, who's going to swing with his great weapon first, with 2 attacks. On 3s here, with a reroll for hatred. Getting it. And you're going to be wounding on 2s, because definitely great weapon. It's going to smush me. Yep, so 2 slaves. And your remaining was at 5 attacks. On 3s as well. Reroll got the last one, and then squishing on 2s. 4. You killed 6. I have 2 wounds on you. I have 3 ranks. I've got a charge, and we both have banners. Oh no, I don't have a banner. What am I talking about? You're slaves. So you have a banner. And I lose by 1. I get the leadership of my characters because my general's out of range. They are leadership 5, I believe. So he's leadership 5, 6, 7, 8 because of the ranks. So going down to 7. Or sorry, still 6. No. Wow, numbers are hard sometimes. Still getting it at strength 7 or leadership 7 because stubborn. Go over here. Any challenges? No. Okay. I'll swing in. Plague Monk's all going into the character now because he's the only one left and hitting him on 4s. And we're wounded on 5s. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 2-ups. Come on, give me a 1 at least. No 1s. 2 attacks from the shield bearers into the monks. And on 2s to kill. Nope. 4s to kill because they're... Yep. And then with the great weapon on the Lord. He's gonna miss with the 1 and 2. And then squatting on 2s. 4, 3 more. 4 wounds. I have a rank and a banner. And I lose by 2. Still stubborn, because I still have a rank. General and banner, or general plus my ranks. I'm going to be with only 1, 8, re-rolling, but we're getting it. Then I'm going to make a leadership test to reform, and I make it, and we're going to go long. Like that. Now we have ranks again, and onto the Storm Vermin combat. I'm not going to swing into the BSB, we're all going to go into the Warriors. Warlord's going to swing first, on 3s, and on 4s. Actually, he gets 1 additional attack because Sword of Antiheroes is now in combat with a character. So another attack on 3s. So that hits, and we go up by 1 strength as well, to strength 5 against your toughness of 4. So that's 3 dead. Yay, good job, Warlord. You're not completely useless. And Storm Vermin are hitting on 4s here. Wounded on 4s. Oh boy, lots of 1s. So just 3. And -1 to your save.
3 6-ups.
Don't make any, so 3 more. Die. Now the BSB is going to swing. So the BSB is going to swing his 3 attacks now on 3s, and he hits. And what's his strength?
4.
Okay, and just a hand weapon here, so on 4s. Uh-huh. I get 6-up save, and I make 1. So he dies. 4 attacks from the Warriors. And forced wound.
Nada.
Nothing there, okay. So I killed 6, and you killed 1, so 5. And I've got 3 ranks. Yeah, I think you're down to double 1s. Yeah, losing by 8, so down to double 1s. Nope, with a reroll because it's BSB. No. So I'm not going to actually overrun because terrain will not allow me to get anywhere because I'll just go up an inch and stop, so I'm going to reform. And you're going to run. How far? Not bad. That gets you, you're going to pop through your unit there and land there. And on to Dwarves, turn 6. Last turn of the game. Any movement?
So,
well, I guess you got to try to see if you can rally.
Rallies.
Obviously starting with the BSB, so if they do, he gets a reroll. And they're good. So now they get a rally, and they're going to have a reroll. And they're fine. Miners. Not going to be able to do anything else this game. Shooting from the bolt thrower. It's going to shoot at the Storm Vermin.
Yep.
And you're going to get -1 to hit because Howling Warp Gale. And you miss anyway. Slave combat first. So my Warlocks will attack on 4s. And 4s. Nope. 7 attacks from the slaves on 4s. and 4s. So 3, 5 up. Nothing. Peeling away 3 more. And then your musician's going down. Swinging all into the unit. The runesmith here with 2 attacks with a great weapon. And he hits. And he squishes. And the warriors. Oh boy. Nothing for them. So you did 2 wounds, I did 3. And then I've got 3 ranks. And you have a banner. Down to leadership 6. Because I won by 3. Oh no. Not in BSB range. So they are going to be running and I'm going to pursue. So you're going to go 5. I'm going to go this. 5. Just catching them. So boop. And boop. Plague Monks against the Lord. Plague Monks swinging in on 4s. And 5s. For 2. Come on. Give me a 1. Give me a 1. Give me a 1. 2 shield bearers swinging back. Both missing. So the 5 attacks from the Lord. All hit. And that's your wounding. Yeah. That's a reroll. 4 to 6. So 2 dead monks. So he's got 2 wounds. I got 2 ranks and a banner for 3, so you lose by 1. Down to leadership 9. Or, yeah, down. Actually, you would have went to tying because of your BSB. But even if you did, you still get. I still have a musician, so I still win, and you're fine. On to the last turn for Skaven. We're going to declare a charge from the slaves into this unit of warriors in the flank. Are you gonna hold?
Yeah.
I don't think I could fail it, but I'll roll anyway. Yeah, for sure. So in they come to ruin your day. This unit is actually going to just reform, so the wizard can look at the bolt thrower. Magic. I have 2 channels, and Tim's all out of channels because I killed his runesmith. So I'm going to throw 4 dice at Scorch onto the unit right there, and it does go off on a 15. Need to show a 13. And do you? That's 8.
No.
Oh, 1 away. Small template, just going right there, hitting those 2. And these wound on 4s, let's get them both. Let's get none. So now the wizard, double level 1, is going to use 5 dice for a warp lightning. And he definitely gets it. 1 left, and you can't stop it with just 1, so I get d6, strength 5. Oh, he's going to take a wound again. So that actually kills him. Well, I guess it has to do a wound. And it does. So I killed my own wizard. And let's see if the cannon can kill the final bolt thrower 10 inches from the back. 4. 10. Only with 1 wound left, so if I roll a 1 here, it misses. But I get a 2. So, brah. On to this combat. The BSB is going to make way into combat. And I'll be hitting him on 5s with my slaves. And I'm going to be wounding him on 6s. No. How many Skravens can he kill on the way back? Hatred. Ho. Can he kill him? No. So you didn't even kill any. So I have a static combat res of 3. Because of my ranks. And my charge for 4. And you have 2 banners. Oh wait. And I have a flank. So you lose by 4. You are leadership 8 base.
He's leadership 10 base.
Okay, so down to 6. With a reroll from himself. And he does it. Darn it, I was hoping I could hit them in the overrun. But that will be the end of the game right there. And we will calculate some points. So we calculated points. Tim was able to kill 226 points of my army. And I was able to kill 846 from you, right?
Right around there.
Yeah, approximately. Now, had I been able to kill that unit in an overrun, that would have given me a significant amount of points. And the Lord staying alive, he's a decent number of points as well, correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, it was still a very bloody game. The Skaven taking back their fortress from the dwarves. And that's the game, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Vault members, click the link below to check out this next game that I played against a wonderful guest named Rich. We are going to be playing 2,400 points of Vampires and Tomb Kings. So he's playing the Undead Legions against my Skaven. I'm trying out the Screaming Bell for the first time with Storm Vermin. It's a really awesome game, so you guys click the link below to check that out. If you're not already a Vault member, click the link anyway and get yourself a 7-day free trial to check out the hundreds of other battle reports we have, as well as painting tutorials and behind the scenes funny stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Happy wargaming.